Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and comment on my stories. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so you never miss the latest release of a new dose of Sinister 24/7. In a bustling city, there lived a man named Lucas. He was a quiet man, spending his days working hard and his evenings in solitude. Lucas wore glasses and loved unraveling mysteries in the pages of thrilling books. With few friends, he found comfort in his routine. One evening, as Lucas made his way home from work, he took a wrong turn and found himself in an unfamiliar part of the city. Amid the towering buildings, he stumbled upon a hidden entrance squeezed between two structures, an obscure tunnel that seemed to whisper to him. Driven by curiosity, Lucas stepped into the narrow tunnel. It led him away from the noisy streets, and with each step, the light from the entrance grew dimmer. Shadows enveloped him, and the air turned colder. The tunnel was an odd sight. Ancient brick walls bore strange graffiti, unsettling drawings that sent a chill down Lucas's spine. Faces and cryptic symbols covered the walls, casting an eerie vibe. The air felt heavy, and Lucas's heart raced with unease. Deeper within, faint whispers echoed around him. They were barely audible at first, but as he pressed on, they grew louder. Fear gripped Lucas, urging him to turn back. But an inexplicable force pushed him forward. Figures emerged from the darkness, men and women with haunting stares and worn-out clothing. They surrounded Lucas, murmuring in hushed tones that sent shivers down his spine. He tried to speak, to ask who they were, but no words escaped his trembling lips. They gestured for him to follow. Fear pulsed through Lucas, but an unexplainable curiosity propelled him onward. The tunnel twisted and turned, leading deeper into an unknown realm. Finally, they arrived at a cavernous chamber within the tunnel. A chilling sight. Torches lined the walls, casting eerie shadows across the makeshift settlement. Beds, furniture, and scattered belongings hinted at a hidden life. The people in the chamber gathered around Lucas, their gazes a mixture of curiosity and something darker. Among them stood a woman, her presence commanding attention. "We rarely have visitors," she said, her voice soft but authoritative. Lucas tried to explain how he ended up there, stumbling over his words. The woman studied him closely before speaking again. "You've found our sanctuary, our refuge in the darkness. You have a choice now. Join us or leave, but keep our secret." Uncertainty gripped Lucas. He didn't know who these people were or what secrets lay in this underground world. Yet an inexplicable pull drew him towards their enigmatic existence. With a trembling voice, Lucas made his decision. "I'll keep your secret," he said, barely audible. Relief washed over the faces of the people in the chamber, and they nodded in acceptance. The woman offered him a place to rest for the night, and despite his unease, Lucas reluctantly agreed. Throughout the night, Lucas lay awake, his mind filled with questions and apprehension. He couldn't shake the feeling that he'd stumbled into something beyond his understanding, something both captivating and terrifying. As morning arrived, Lucas knew he had to leave. He bid a quiet farewell to the tunnel people, promising to keep their secrets safe. Emerging back into the city streets, he carried the weight of that hidden world with him, a reminder of the eerie urban underworld lurking beneath the surface, a world best left unseen. After Lucas emerged from the underground, the weight of the tunnel people's secret pressed heavily on his mind. Walking the city streets, his thoughts were torn between the safety of his familiar life and the mystery of the hidden world he stumbled upon. On one hand, his life above ground was known and comfortable. He had his routine, his job, and the familiar faces he encountered daily. But on the other hand, the allure of the underground and the enigmatic tunnel people pulled at his curiosity. What mysteries lay hidden in that eerie, dim-lit urban world? As he contemplated his options, Lucas found himself haunted by memories of the tunnel people. Their whispered conversations, their unsettling gazes, and the feeling of being drawn into something beyond his understanding. Fear tingled in his veins, warning him of the unknown dangers lurking beneath the city. But the intrigue remained. The thought of a life with the tunnel people, living in their clandestine world, fascinated him. What secrets could they hold? What kind of life could he have in their shadowy sanctuary? Days passed, and Lucas grappled with his decision. Each night the memory of the tunnel people invaded his dreams, their eerie whispers echoing in his mind. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was meant for something more, something beyond the ordinary life he led above ground. However, the safety of his known life anchored him. The fear of the unknown, the uncertainty of what awaited him below, made him hesitate. He had heard stories of people disappearing, whispers of strange occurrences in the city's underbelly. Could he truly abandon his life on the surface for a world cloaked in mystery and darkness? As Lucas pondered, a part of him yearned for adventure and discovery. What if the tunnel people held the key to a new and advanced way of life? What if they possessed knowledge or abilities beyond his imagination? Yet the thought of leaving everything he knew behind, the risk of venturing into the depths of the unknown, filled him with dread. He imagined the tunnel people's haunting whispers, their cryptic gestures, and the uncertainty of their intentions. Days turned into nights, and Lucas found himself standing at the entrance of the tunnel once again. His heart raced with conflicting emotions, fear and curiosity warring within him. Should he take the plunge and embrace the mysterious life beneath the city, or should he turn away and continue his existence in the familiar world above? As he stood there, a chill swept through the air, and the distant sound of whispers echoed from the darkness within the tunnel. Lucas hesitated, the weight of his decision pressing down on him. The choice lay before him, a choice between the safety of the known and the allure of the unknown, between his ordinary life above and the enigmatic world below. With a pounding heart and trembling hands, Lucas made his decision. But which path would he choose? That only time would reveal. After days of contemplation, Lucas found himself standing at the entrance of the tunnel once again, his heart pounding with uncertainty. He had made his decision. Leaving behind the comforting glow of the city lights, he stepped into the darkness, his footsteps echoing in the eerie silence of the underground. The tunnel seemed colder, the air thicker as he ventured deeper into the unknown. Memories of the tunnel people flooded his mind, their haunting whispers, their enigmatic gazes. Fear prickled at his skin, but a sense of curiosity and determination pushed him forward. As he descended further, he encountered familiar faces among the tunnel people. Their expressions were unreadable, their whispers more pronounced. Lucas felt a pang of unease but pushed it aside, reminding himself of the adventure and potential knowledge that awaited him. Days turned into weeks as Lucas tried to assimilate into their hidden society. Yet, the whispers persisted, and he sensed a growing suspicion among the tunnel people. They watched him closely, their eyes carrying an unsettling intensity. One evening, as Lucas emerged from a local pizza place above ground, he felt a shiver run down his spine. The feeling of being followed lingered, and when he glanced back, he caught a glimpse of shadowy figures disappearing into the tunnel's entrance. His heart raced, sensing danger lurking in the darkness. That night in the underground settlement, the atmosphere was tense. The tunnel people eyed Lucas with a mix of suspicion and accusation. Whispers grew louder, and paranoia hung thick in the air. Lucas tried to assure them of his loyalty, but their trust had waned. Suddenly, chaos erupted. Accusations flew, fingers pointed at Lucas. They believed he had betrayed their secret, that he had revealed their existence to the world above. Panic consumed the chamber as the tunnel people turned on him. With fear gripping his heart, Lucas tried to reason with them, to plead his innocence. But their distrust had festered into something dark and dangerous. They advanced menacingly, their eyes filled with a mix of anger and fear. In a desperate attempt to escape, Lucas sprinted through the dimly lit tunnels, the echoes of his footsteps drowned by the enraged shouts behind him. Panic-stricken and disoriented, he frantically searched for an exit, but the labyrinthine passages seemed to twist and turn, trapping him in a maze of darkness. As he rounded a corner, Lucas came face to face with a dead end. Panic surged within him, and he turned back, only to find the tunnel people closing in. There was nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. In that moment of desperation, Lucas's world spun into darkness. The tunnel people's anger reached a boiling point, and the air crackled with an ominous energy. Shadows enveloped him, and just as everything seemed to culminate into a terrifying crescendo, the story pauses here, leaving Lucas's fate hanging in the balance, his destiny shrouded in uncertainty. Did he manage to evade the wrath of the tunnel people, or did he succumb to their suspicions? The answer remained a chilling mystery, leaving Lucas's ultimate fate hidden in the depths of the underground world.
Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and comment on my stories. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. so you never miss the latest release of a new dose of Sinister 24/7.